Hi, welcome. In this video, I want to take a moment to talk about what makes the system of training really special. And all to say that this is a original source system of training. So when I say original source, it means that it's original. Okay, I developed it from asking very specific questions, okay, years ago as to what is the process, okay, but also looking at the problem and again contrasting that to a process by way of meeting dogs' social needs the right way in terms of diminishment of unwanted behavior issues, and drawing from my relationship with my first police dog, Reuben. So again, I talk about an interaction-based approach. Understand, this is a original source system. You're not going to find a system of training. I'm not just saying that. You're not going to find a system of training anywhere like this in the world. You're not. You go and do your research, you're going to find that 99.9% of all dog trainers out there, and the majority identify as balanced, force-free, are all in agreement with approaching training as a learning-based exercise, with motivating dogs in terms of learning. What that represents, motivating dogs the way they're doing it at the very beginning using motivating agents. And I show exactly why that's a problem, again based on connecting the dots properly by way of a dog's decision-making process, by way of relationship control, the issue about response, and what underpins response. So when I talk about original source system, a lot of these trainers that go in and look at my stuff and they get all this stuff to say about it, number one is they never ask serious questions at the very beginning. They're advocating a process that causes problems for a lot of dog owners that fail, and they're filtering everything through a specific lens related to learning. It's hardwired in. So when they look at what I do, they can't get their head around it because they never took the time to apply critical thinking. This isn't meant to be a cheap shot, but it's the truth. And now look at the dog training world is in a tremendous upheaval, tremendous mess. And these same trainers who have the most to say on social media are the same trainers who have been embroiled in tremendous controversy, and it's not stopping. Totally unsettled. But here's the difference. Talk about social media right now is like years ago. And this comes out in terms of me talking about kind of old school, social media not being that way, but actually taking the time. Like I took the time. People have no clue how much critical thinking went into this system. I mean, I'm talking like months and months sitting down and auditing everything, putting everything under a microscope, having a very close view of this idea about learning, and people have no clue the amount of time. So when I talk about not even using commands, to until a certain point, that blows people's minds because they can't figure it. They say, what's going on here? So, but understand here, this system of training in a good way, and this is the thing that people have to consider, and this is the good news about this system is it doesn't matter where you're at. Like if you've wasted your time, wasted your money, balance, force free, and you're struggling and you're like, there's got to be an answer out there. Well, this system of training is based on providing that answer. I mean, it answers all the questions. It reconciles your role, the role of influence, devices. It lines it all up. Because again, I took the time. I mean, people have no idea. I took the time. So, and I don't follow. I'm not aligned. I'm not in agreement with this idea. So this is why, think about why I can talk the way I talk. If you pay attention to these balance and force-free trainers, they cannot talk about the real issue because they're in agreement with the problem. I mean, how can you actually talk about something if that's what you're marketing? If that's what you've built your whole business, your 10-year marketing plan on? How can you possibly, be critical of or look at? Because you can't, because you're going to lose money. So here's the thing. If I wanted to make more money and I wanted just to throw my ethics out the window, I could come into agreement with that and I would probably be making more money and be popular. But here's the thing is I never would do it. See, there's the difference here. I settled this years ago because, again, I've made this statement before, and if you really care about dogs and owners, and even if one dog potentially takes the hit because of something we're doing, everything should stop if you have empathy. And see, this is the thing with these trainers on social media talking about welfare of dogs and all this stuff. Everything's misrepresented. I know the real deal. They don't care about dogs the way that they're claiming, because they're promoting the very idea that gets people into trouble. So I'll put it out there that this system of training, if you're looking for answers, this system of training provides those answers. And I would encourage you to go watch my 10-part series called Learning Theory Breakdown. I go through point by point by point as to why I train the way I train, the source of the problem, and I put it right out there for everybody to see. All to say that, you know, it's about caring about dogs and people the right way. To me, it's all about individuals helping people. And I don't care what these trainers say on social media. They're going to continue right to the end. And the end being that things are just blowing up. Okay, things are imploding, like I predicted. So understand that, you know, my message isn't a great message if you're a dog trainer who's already sold out. But it's the best news in the world, okay, if you're a dog owner who really is looking for answers. So I encourage you to check out my website. Lots of great information. I provide answers as to a process, the way out, the way forward, and to truly make sure that you're coming into a better relationship with your dog. Thanks for watching.